Hi, miss me? Just kidding. Um, Anybody who I haven't met who's taken this class is so confused right now. Anyway, doing this welcome and syllabus video, I started to say email, this video, because our term starts on January 8th, and I am not going to be in the class on January 8th. So we do not meet in person until the following Monday, which I believe is the 13th, and my nephew's birthday. So this video is to basically say hi, tell you who I am for those of you who have yet to meet me, and to go over the syllabus, which is what we would do at the very first part of the class. There will be a separate video for a lecture, which would be the lecture we would be covering on the first day. And there is in-class assignment every day that we have class. And it varies depending on the class, as in like how interactive you are and everything. But since we are not meeting in person on the 8th, and I still need to have an in-class assignment, that will be discussed in the lecture video. So please make sure to watch it. All right, there you go. So this is for political science, intro to American government, whatever name you wish to give it. And I'm super excited because I've been trying to teach this for GMC since 2015, and I finally have it. Yay! A decade later, but I got it. I'm so excited. For those who have not met me, let me do a really quick, well, quick for me rundown. Okay, so I dropped out of school after the 9th grade. Then I got a GED as soon as I turned 18. I've done jobs all over the place, from cocktail waitress at a strip club at 18 to extruder operator to diesel mechanic at a truck stop. So wide variety of jobs. Then I went to college when I was in my 30s, so non-traditional student here. And I got a, let's see, in December of, I think it was 2009, question mark. I got I graduated with honors, a bachelor in science and biology, a bachelor of arts and philosophy. The following January, I started a master's in biology. That summer, I started a master's in public administration. After I finished the master's in public administration, I started a doctorate in that. But then things happened and brought back trauma, reignited my PTSD. I didn't finish. Then when I was trying to go back in, that was like money. So have not finished the doctorate. But then a few years ago, I went back to school for a master's in nutritional science, which I completed in July of 2023. I love education, love learning. I research pretty much every thought that pops into my head. I'm like, I wonder. So then I will look it up and I will research it. No, I do not just do a quick Google search, and no, I do not use Wikipedia. So I really research it. I am on the autism spectrum. So my brain goes all over, like coming from areas you probably don't understand why, but anyone who's had me before can attest that I do make the connections. You just kind of have to go along for the ride. I'm ADHD, so I'm bouncy and I'm all over the place. And in person, you will see that I will be pacing almost the entire course. CPTSD, anxiety, auditory processing issues, sensory issues. I'm just an alphabet soup kind of person. I like the term neurospicy because, dude, do I liven up everything. I like it when people can be interactive, talk with me in class. It helps, makes the class so much more interesting. I can promise you right now, anytime you have a really boring class, more often than not, it's because the students are not actually being interactive. The more the student actually gets into things, the better the whole class is. Not always. Sometimes, yes, sometimes it is the teacher's fault. But I can tell you, none of my classes are ever boring if anybody at all in the class properly interacts. So yeah. So political science. Ah, I am very opinionated. I will do my best to remain as unbiased as possible. But if you ask me my opinion, by God, I will give you my opinion. I'm going to share screen so I can show you the course and I can show you the syllabus. I'm doing the whole screen, so when the stuff pops up, I don't have to go back out. So this is your course, January through March, Intro to American Government. PLS means Political Science 101. This is the first one. Announcements, always a good idea to keep an eye out for here. If anything's happening throughout the term that I need the class to know, bam, I'll throw it here. Syllabus, this is what we're about to go over. So this is your syllabus. And let's make it nice and big so everybody can see. Whoa, that's way too big. All right. We meet Monday and Wednesday from 12:30 to 3:10 p.m. I know that 3:10, that just kind of cracks me up a little bit. But there you go. We are in room 5. I don't know why I still say lecture there, but whatever. This email account or email address is the best way to reach me. This email goes to my phone, and so I will get alert. You can send a message through Moodle, but I recommend through here. Use your GMC email account because GMC is also rather locked down. And sometimes if you send it from something other than GMC, I might not get it. So please, please, please use your GMC email account. Email me here. I do not have official office hours because I don't have an office because I'm an adjunct. So before and after each class period, I'm available for chat. And if you need to discuss something with me that is not a class day, just shoot me a message and we will set up a Zoom session. I do not do phone calls. So it's either in person or Zoom with video on for both people. So you have to be on video too. Mainly that ties into that auditory processing issue I have. I don't do as well when I'm only hearing the voice. It takes me a lot more effort. And so it's easier if I can see your face, then I can judge how it's coming across, how I'm coming across. And if I'm having a rough ear day, then I can watch your mouth. In person, seriously, check it out. You'll notice I look at people's mouths most of the time when they're talking because that helps me comprehend. All right. Yeah, there you go. Course description, our learning objects, blah, blah, blah. This is your textbook, which you should have access to in your email. They should have already sent you a link so then you can get this textbook. You have your disability officer right here. This is how to reach him, email or phone number. So if you have any special needs, like you need private testing rooms, extended time, blah, 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 this is who you contact. Against my wishes, we are forced to use the weighted percent grading system. I prefer the point system, but we have to do the weighted percent so everything matches throughout GMC. So this is how I have done it. Your exams are worth 35% of your grade. Your in-class assignment is 25% of your grade. This means that over half your grade is for being in class and doing the assignments and doing your tests. Don't miss any. You have quizzes every week that are 20% of your grade, and then other, which is 20%. There is going to be some kind of write-up you have to do because of the very next thing. Notice the writing across the curriculum. I'm still deciding on what you're going to be writing about, so I'm not telling you yet because I haven't decided. I have thoughts, and I'm torn between 2. And so once I decide, you'll hear all about it. Or I might ask your opinion about it when we meet in class for the first time on Monday. All right. You cannot miss more than 3 days in this class. Once you have missed 3 days, on the 4th, you are automatically withdrawn. If you're going to miss a class, make sure to contact us. See if it can be listed as excused. That way, this does not count against you. However, those in-class assignments are going to hurt you if you're not in class. I do believe I have it set up where one of them will be dropped. So if you miss a day, and so you missed one in-class assignment, it will not hurt your grade. But after that one has been dropped, everything else is fair game. So please make sure to come to class. It's super important. All this is basically telling you I don't take late work and I don't do makeup stuff because everything is open for multiple days. Quizzes are open for a full week, and There will be online exams and they will be open from Thursday through Sunday. So if you ever don't have time to do something, it's because you didn't prioritize it. And I'll talk more about that in class too. Okay, so that's what all this stuff is. A bird just flew by and it totally got my attention. Hi, ADHD, not squirrel, but bird. Anyway, ethics, be a good person. And trust me, we will be talking about ethics in this course. I mean, hello, political science, we have to talk ethics. The honor code for GMC is I will neither lie, cheat, steal, nor tolerate those who do. It is a good thing to learn because, hey, that is the GMC honor code. We will talk about this proper writing in class when we're talking about that other assignment, but not going to worry too much about it right now. If you notice here, I say no food or drink allowed in the classroom, but then I say water and coffee and non-sugary drinks are okay. Water is always okay. Water is a good thing. Coffee, I get it. Non-sugary drinks, the reason I specify this is because of spillage. If people spill stuff in the classroom and it gets all sticky, it also attracts ants, and I don't want ants in the classroom. But water, yes. Coffee, dude, chances are I'm going to have coffee because I'm going to be there all flipping day. I like having coffee. So there you go. The part about cell phones and whatnot, I think it's so cute. I've just copy and pasted this for years. How many people have iPods anymore? Really? We just use the flipping phone. But anyway, and a pager. Come on. I'm just going to point out that it's rude. You know that you are in class from 12:30 to 3:10. Put your phone away. It is extremely distracting and disrespectful for you to be on the phone in class. If you need to check something on your phone, leave the room. I am going to start calling people out more on this because it has gotten to such a degree that it really angers me. I'm a rather happy person, happy-go-lucky, but the number of times in the past couple of terms, I have had to say the same thing like 5 or 6 times because each person was on their flipping phone and then something would come down and then they'd go, oh, she said something. And then I would have to repeat it again. That one was not on me. That's on the students who won't get off their stupid phone. And I am getting to where I hate them. So please, for the love of God, put the phone away. And yeah, I'm going to start calling people out on it in class because I hate it. Make sure you don't have anything on top of your head other than your hair. Unless you're bald, then you can't wear your hair because you don't have it. If it is not a religious head covering, it should not be on your head. And then also the strong smells. Don't come in there reeking of stuff. If you use cologne or perfume, do it very lightly. And if you own Axe, just put it in the garbage can where it belongs. If you smoke, just know, especially when it's cold, that crap clings to you and then you come into a warmer classroom and then it dissipates. It's called diffusion. We covered it in bio 1, 2, 3. It's gonna, and then it's really bad. Please don't do it. Okay, additional items. You need to actually prep. There's a lot of stuff we're going to be covering. It's not possible for me to tell you absolutely everything. So the syllabus we're going to get to in a second for the timeline. It's best if you read the chapter or two before you come to class. So then I am facilitating your learning and then you can ask questions on stuff you've already thought about. And we do this, go off topic. And we're going to talk about current politics, not just what's in the textbook, but we're going to talk about what's happening now. And for any of you who met me, you already know, dude, you know. So we are going to be covering a lot. Yeah, so there we go. This is your academic success coach. It's Mr. Walker. Pretty sure everybody's already met him. This is, don't cheat. That's pretty much it. Here we go. All assignments close 10 p.m. Most of them close on Sunday at 10 p.m. When you have your exams, the quiz for that week will close Thursday at 10 p.m. The exam will close on Sunday. So that will be covered as we get to it. And then here is our timeline. It is broken down by parts because I thought that made the most sense. So part 1 is foundations. When we finish part 1, which is chapters 1 through 5, you will then have an exam. Then we start part 2. When we finish part 2, which is chapters 6 through 9, you will then have exam 2, which will be online. Then we start part 3, which is chapters 10 through 14. Then you will have exam 3 online. Then we cover part 4 and have your final. Your final will include stuff from the other exams and cover chapter 15. This exam at the moment is to take place in class. We will discuss this as we get to it. The thing to note here is we do not have in-person class on January 8th because I'm not going to be on campus, which is why I'm making all the videos. January 20th, national holiday. February 17th, national holiday. So I tried my hardest to place these things where you are able to be successful even when we are not meeting 3 days of the term. Hence the reason for the online exams, because otherwise I have to try to cram too much in one day, and I'm afraid that would be overwhelming. But also notice down here that it might be switched around if needed. This is most likely what we will do. I can't imagine deciding to change it, but it is possible that it might get changed. So that is the syllabus. I have important dates for the term. This just reminds you of the midterm. We do not have a midterm exam, but I tell you the midterm, I believe it's February 5th. Tells you about drop ad, the 2 holidays, and the last day to withdraw, which I believe is February 21st. Every week starts with week 1 details. If you open the week 1 details, there we go. It tells you what to expect. Week 2, it's going to tell you what to expect for week 2. So tells you everything to do and then reminds you what you need to finish. So for this first week, since we do not meet in person, there is an online video lecture covering chapter 1. In that video, I will tell you what to do for the in-class assignment. The in-class assignment you will see is just listed right here. And the instructions for the in-class assignment will show when you go into it and you click submit. That's when it shows up. But what it will tell you right here, watch the lecture video, instructions were given in the video, and do what I said there. That's literally what you're doing. Okay, we then also every week have a quiz. Quiz 1 right here. You will have 3 tries for the quiz. Your score is the average of those 3 tries. The time limit is 30 minutes. That means you have 2 minutes per question, multiple choice. And yeah, so extra 1. Anyone who's had me knows how this is going to go. The extra 1, you will have an extra quiz every week, unlimited tries. It is all of the questions from the textbook question bank for what we covered that week. So for extra 1, it's all just from chapter 1. For extra 2, it's going to be everything for chapter 2 and 3, which means it's going to be a lot longer. You do not have to do these. You do not get any points for these. However, every single question in all the quizzes and in the online exams, other than ones that I might make up for you, you will see in these extras. So it helps you to do these as many times as you can. You will learn a lot faster. So that's how I do it. Yeah, so that's it for Moodle and how that's going to be run. I am looking forward to a lot of discussion for this class, and yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. So I will see everybody on Monday, January 13th. And please don't forget to do the video lecture that I'm about to record and get that in-class assignment done. So I guess that's it. Peace out.